Well, I won a bracelet in Razz a couple days ago, so I thought I'd give some tips to some of the players out there who want to know what you do to win a bracelet. I'm going to give my advice in the form of me impersonating Scott Huff from Poker Weekly Update impersonating me. So let me put on my Barry Greenstein sweater like Scott would do. Hi, I'm poker legend Barry Greenstein, here to tell you how to win a World Series bracelet. Of course, you would already know this information if you had read my book, Ace on the River.
Ding!
But here are some tips that were only glossed upon in Ace on the River. First of all, when people ask me, poker legend Barry Greenstein, why haven't you been winning lately? I tell them because I've been getting very bad cards. And I realized at the World Series, those young players who are beating me aren't playing better than me, but by natural selection, those are the players who get the most big pairs. So I put myself on the World Series competition committee and told them we need to have games where the worst hand wins. So we put in Razz, 7-card stud for low, deuce to 7, no limit low ball, and I tried to put in Badoogie, but nobody knew how to spell it. So what was the result? 2 final tables, 1 World Series of Poker bracelet, and 1 copy of Ace on the River.
Ding!
That didn't need to be sacrificed. Now, some other important tips are you have to know how to choose your sweaters. Now, some people are just unlucky. You can't have them around you. But some of my friends, like Liz Lou and my son Joe, are unlucky for themselves, but lucky for other people. So during their breaks in the Hold'em tournament, they would come over and sweat me, and I would take all their luck away. Each time they came over, I won a big pot. Then Joe would go back into the tournament, and what happened? He picks up pocket 8s, he flops 4 8s, and Seabach, didn't you see the straight flush draw out there? You didn't have to get all your chips in. Of course, what happens? River, boom, he's out. Comes back, sweats me, I win the tournament. The other mistake that players make is the way they deal with railbirds. When the railbirds are sweating you at the end of the tournament, they'll always ask if you'll give them some money if you win. And most people feel in a charitable mood, and they say, of course, I'll give you a few hundred if you win. Big mistake. They're railbirds because they're unlucky. What happens? They sweat you, their life's depending on it. River comes, you're knocked out, they get no money. Here's what I do. I bet them. I bet them that I'll win. And I give them ridiculous prices. 20 people left, I say, give me 3-to-1 odds, 300 to 100. I bet I'll win the tournament. Of course, the railbird couldn't pay the 100 if he lost, but he knows it's a great price, and he makes the bet. Now the Rivers come and save me. The railbirds are sweating. I win the tournament. I don't have to give them money because they actually lost money to me. I tell them they can owe me, and then some future time, when finally they do want some money, or they do win their bet, we just take it off the tab. So bet against the railbirds. Use their bad luck to your advantage. Now the last tip I have, you would definitely know if you had read Ace on the River.
Ding!
It's in chapter 16, How to Choose Your Female Company. It's well documented in the poker community that if you want to change your luck, you should find women of the racial group that is dark complexion. But I've had much more success with the Asian ethnic group. So that's my secret. And if you really need a luck boost, dark complected Asian women do the trick. So I hope you've learned something, and I'll see you at the final table.